Hello, and welcome to the Reselling Report for today, Wednesday, September 2nd, 2020. I'm your host, Ann Eckhart, and every weekday I upload the Reselling Report here to YouTube to update you on the days of retail and e-commerce news, including the latest from eBay, Amazon, Etsy, and Poshmark. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. And now let's get on with today's show. Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. We are halfway through the week. Woohoo! Little retail news to start the day. I can't remember if I mentioned that Lord & Taylor is now closing all stores. I know we talked earlier last week, maybe even the week before, about Lord & Taylor filing for bankruptcy, and they were going to initially close some of their stores. They are now closing all of their stores. So after nearly 200 years in business, all 38 remaining Lord & Taylor stores, as well as the website, have begun liquidation sales. So they were initially going to keep 14 locations open, but now they're all closing. So if you have a Lord & Taylor near you, might be something to check out if you're looking for items to resell. I always like to keep an eye and wait for them to go to their rock bottom price in the last few days to snatch up things at a great deal. But you can let me know if there's a Lord & Taylor near you and if you're going to be shopping the liquidation sales. Another retail store we've been keeping our eye on is Walmart, and according to CNBC.com, Walmart is going to now launch their membership program, Walmart Plus, in mid-September. We've been waiting for an official date for this. According to this article, Walmart will launch the program nationwide on September 15th. Walmart Plus will cost $98 a year or $12.95 a month. The subscription service will capitalize on the retailer's strong grocery business and customers' desires for more convenient ways to shop, but members must spend a minimum of $35 to get the delivery. Walmart says they're not launching Walmart Plus with the intent to compete with anything else. Yeah, right. We're launching it to meet the needs of our customers, and it was really designed to make their busy lives easier. So again, that's kind of what Amazon Prime used to have. You remember, you used to have to spend $35 minimum to get that free shipping. Now, of course, it's on all kinds of things. But anyway, Amazon Prime costs $119 a year. Walmart will be $98. But with Walmart, you can get that same day grocery delivery. So I don't go to Walmart stores, but if they're going to deliver the same day for that $98 a year and $35 minimum, which is pretty easy to meet, definitely something I might consider, and you can let me know if it's something you're going to be looking into as well. The big reselling story right now is Mercari. We don't get much news from Mercari, but I always include it if there is anything. And Mercari sent a message to their sellers. Now, thank you to Barb, who forwarded me the email, because I am not signed up as a seller on Mercari. And she had messaged me about it, and I asked her if she could email me the message, and she did. So thank you, Barb. So the message that Mercari sellers got in the last 24 hours to our Mercari community: we're reaching out to let you know of an upcoming change. Beginning October 1st, 2020, all new listings will include a 2.9% plus 30-cent payment processing fee when the item sells. On November 1st, 2020, this processing fee will be applied to all existing listings. Payment processing fees are charged by payment providers to securely process transactions. It's important to us that as Mercari sellers, we know exactly how much you're making. You'll see this fee clearly displayed on each transaction. As always, there will be no listing, monthly, or hidden fees. We will charge the same rate for all cards and payment methods, including American Express. That way you can accept any payment method your customer prefers. Now, over on the e-commerce Bites blog, they break this down a little bit more with an article titled "Mercari Selling App Adds New Fees." Article reads, Mercari is instituting new fees on October 1st, the mobile selling app announced yesterday. Mercari currently charges no listing fees and a 10% commission fee. Beginning on October 1st, all new listings will incur an additional 2.9% plus 30-cent payment processing fee when an item sells. The processing fees will apply to all existing listings beginning on November 1st. The reaction on social media was swift and sometimes quite blunt. Many users compared the new fee structure to other venues. What the crap, hashtag Mercari. If I wanted complicated transactions and higher fees, I would join eBay, said one seller on Twitter. just got an email from Mercari that's going to start charging transaction fees, which means it will be just as expensive as eBay, but without all the conveniences of eBay, such as shipping options, category depth, search options, etc., tweeted another seller. On Facebook, a user said she wished Mercari had framed it as a fee increase, stating that passing along payment processing fees to sellers just hit a nerve. Some sellers said they would scale back or move to other venues. A few said that they would have to rethink offering free shipping. One reader who forwarded the news of the increased cost of selling shared some thoughts about the pros and cons of selling on Mercari. So this comes from a seller. Pros: they like the fact that they make an effort to limit the return time to 3 days. Listing is super easy, and I see them doing a lot of advertising on TV. A con: one minor annoyance is that the number of characters allowed in your title is 40, and it's often hard to make a good title with so few characters. The payment process is a little awkward, waiting until the buyer rates you or 3 days elapse. The reader also sells on eBay, their primary venue, as well as eCrater, Etsy, and Amazon. They said there aren't enough buyers there yet and is looking forward to when Mercari generates more sales. So if you are a Mercari seller, you likely already got this message and you are likely seeing all of the chatter on social media, but you can let me think what you think about this. I thought it was interesting that people feel like if Mercari just would announce, hey, here's the new fee structure starting, instead of saying, hey, we got to pass these on to you, maybe it would have been a little more easy to take. But, fees are just part of selling online. These companies are in it to make business. And just kind of how it is. If you want to sell someplace, you got to go with their rules. I know Mercari has been increasingly popular as of late with people starting cross-post there, normally sell on eBay and Poshmark and having generally good results, it seems like. So you can let me know if these new fee structures will change your thoughts about selling on Mercari. There are some updates over on the eBay for Business Facebook page. First, it's the Every Other Monday Seller Check-In with Marnie Levine, about a 6-minute video today. She's talking about extended seller protections, item specifics, 25th celebration, and more. Basically just kind of reiterates things that they've already put out, but that is up if you want to go over and watch it. Of course, eBay has announced that they were extending seller protections for those who are affected by the natural disasters that are going on in California and down south and in Iowa. They have now put up a new announcement that they are going to protect seller performance during carrier delays. This is being extended through September. So, of course, they did extend seller protections back at the start of the entire COVID-19 pandemic. They were going to go through August. Now they are going to go through September. So those protections have been increased, which is a good thing. And it is holiday listing month, practical guidance to help boost the biggest season. And this week, the Vice President of Seller Experience, Harry Temkin, is sharing practical insights for revising and updating your listing. So all of these links are over on the eBay for Facebook page if you want to go and check them out. Over on the eBay community boards in the seller forum, anyone else get a generous coupon from eBay? We see that some people have been given a bonus, while others, including myself, have not. This person writes, my other account is apparently older than this one, my husband's main selling account, and I got an email detailing my activity on eBay. $2,000 was my first purchase, and giving me a very generous $25 to spend in the next 10 days as a reward for being here so long, LOL. I always have trouble finding something to spend money on when there's a deadline. And I know I'll probably want to use it to try and buy things from multiple sellers at one time, and that won't work. So I'll have to rethink my purchase. We'll probably buy books. And then we have the replies of, hey, why did some people get a coupon and some people didn't? I did not. I've been on eBay since 2005. I am apparently not old enough to qualify for this bonus, but you can let me know if you got this bonus $25 coupon from eBay to reward you for being on the site so long. So hopefully you got a little fun money to spend. Also, let me know if you were shafted the way I was. In other eBay news, Monster Energy Halo Infinity cans are already selling on eBay. This is on gaming.ebombsworld.com. I don't know, it's some gaming site. Microsoft partnered up again with Monster Energy to create a big batch of useless merchandise. and in-game features that offer players a whole lot of nothing. Monster has slowly been rolling out their limited edition Halo Infinity cans since this July. And if you buy enough of them and upload your receipts to Halo's website, you can eventually get some Monster Green skins for a few guns in the upcoming game. The cans also have an annoying little Snapchat code that can be used to unlock Snapchat filters that put your face inside a Monster Chief suit, because the crossover between Halo fans and Snapchat users is so robust. This branding exercise feels all the more futile because we still don't have a release date for the game. At this point, 2021 is an abstract concept. It is unclear how many cans of Liquid Kyle you have to buy before you can get these super minimal, hardly noticeable gun skins. It's almost like if you never knew about this promotion, you wouldn't be missing out at all. But some nerds are more shameless than others, and people have already started reselling these cans for 100% markup over on eBay. So if you like to get retail arbitrage items to flip, might be something to look into. I have no idea what I just read to you. I know Monster Energy is a drink, Halo as a game, some sort of collaboration. But anyway, people are reselling these game codes or the cans themselves, I guess, over on eBay for a 100% markup. So not a bad return on investment if that's your thing. Over on CNBC.com, there's a new article about this California bill that's currently being debated about holding online sites liable for items sold through their sites, even if they're from third-party sellers. They have a new post, controversial e-commerce bill criticized by Amazon rivals such as Etsy won't move forward now. Following a string of criticism from players including eBay and Etsy, the lawmaker who introduced a California consumer protection bill said Friday it will not advance in its present form by the legislative deadline. AB 3262, which sought to hold electronic retail marketplaces to the same liability standards applied to brick and mortar retails, had drawn opposition from Etsy, Shopify, and eBay, and industry groups that say existing law already protects consumers and that the bill would stifle small businesses that sell products online. Last week, a group of advertising trade organizations spoke out against amendments to the bill, saying they could threaten online content and have a chilling effect on commercial speech. In a surprising move, Amazon said it would support the controversial bill if it were to include all online marketplaces, regardless of their business models. Lawmakers recently amended the bill to include online marketplaces that profit off advertising fees collected by merchants. Many industry participants engaged with us early, while others came to the table much more recently, California Assembly member Mark Stone, who introduced the bill, said. The conversations were productive as we worked to move beyond the buyer beware mentality and toward an online policy that has been the law for brick and mortar retailers in California for decades. Unfortunately, despite promising ideas and potential paths for moving forward, AB 3262 will not advance in its present form by the legislative deadline. So again, this is something we've talked about quite a bit here on the show as eBay, Etsy, other retailers were making the point that Amazon is in a position as their own retail store that they could manage this kind of potential issue that could come up. But eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, third-party sellers only sell on those sites, and these standards would then fall to small third-party sellers. So the bill is off the table now. I'm sure they'll go back and rework it, but we will definitely keep our eye on it. But if you were concerned about this going through, it is stalled, it is off the table, and they will continue to rework it. I think in the end, it will come out okay in our favor. Yes, Amazon has now said they want it, but if you have every other major retailer saying no, it's not going to work. So we will continue to keep our eyes on it, and I'll let you know if I hear any more. No news from Poshmark today, but I do have one little story to tell you about before we end the show, and it's from PayPal. PayPal is launching Pay in 4. They have a portal site that says it's a new buy now, pay later, interest-free installment solution at no additional cost. But that's about all it says because this is a waitlist situation. You can enter your email and company type, and they will let you know when this program launches. It's just an installment payment program. So if you utilize PayPal to buy online, this might be something that you're interested in. So you buy a larger item and you can pay for it in installments. But we don't know too much because it's just a basic site that they've launched. But if you are interested, you can go over, you can enter your email, and then they will let you know when the program launches. And of course, I will keep my eyes on it and let you know when I know more. And that's a wrap on today's show. If you liked it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. The articles I referenced are linked in the show notes. And if you want to learn how to make money on eBay and YouTube the way I do, check out my books over on Amazon. My Amazon store is also linked. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.